My loves, look at what you get. You get a totally behind the scenes deal. This is what it's come to. This is how I get to deliver my messages. I'm looking at the actual little area that I typically do the readings in, but hi, you get the real me in my own room. There's my bed, unmade, yep, but it's killing me not delivering these messages every morning. It literally makes my day feel so incomplete. So I just want you to see this, though. This is pretty cool. Going to be a good reading. Anyway, so I broke my butt. I literally did. I mentioned it in a couple other. Oh, hi. Welcome to a day in the life of a normal person. I'm so sorry. Where we read some tarot sometimes. What else we got? Ooh. So, where do I start? Sorry. I'm just really nervous about this. Can you tell? All right. So today, sorry this didn't happen at 4 a.m. To be honest with you, the last few days, I've just this happened. Let's see, it's Tuesday today. This happened last week, Thursday. I broke my coccyx, and I have 2 fractures at my sacrum. Yeah. So, and I don't take medicine. So, it's just been really trippy. I can't sit down, so I can't do my readings. Anyway, enough about me. My main thing as well that I don't like that I haven't been able to do this, one, it starts my day off in a beautiful way, and I appreciate it. And I love spending this time with you. Right now it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's blazing hot. So anyway, it's a beautiful sunshiny day, and I'm feeling very trapped by this pain. And I believe it is a symbol of exactly what everyone is feeling. A lot. Too many people are feeling this way. Not that people broke their coccyxes. What was that? Gross. I'm just saying that people are feeling very trapped by pain lately. It's just everywhere. It's just silly. So, I know that my job is to deliver joy to people. I know that's my calling. And for right now, I'm going to be using tarot in order to do that, and all of the other skills. And just like the magician, this is my tarot deck, by the way. Just like the magician, just going to use all my tools. Use what I got to do what I got to do. I can't not deliver these messages to you every day. When I deliver messages of hope and joy to you, it brings hope and joy to me. It's just, I'm not going to look in my social media anymore today because I can't. I am going to choose to lead by example and be there for those that I love and care about, and I will reach out in the way that I am gifted to be able to reach out to help others. Okay, so let's do this. What are you peeking at? All right. So it's just going to be different than our normal messages, but we got to get some hope out in the world. Nice. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Tower, and Judgment. 10 of Wands, Justice, and the 8 of Cups. With a Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. I like that. Nice. We'll just... No. All right. Okay. Queen of Cups. It looks to me like you have been this honestly looks like a recent past or present, and then present and then near future. Okay. Queen of Cups has this underneath it, the Ten of Wands underneath it, and it makes me feel like you were extremely emotionally fulfilled. You were happy. Things were flowing for you. You were very happy and content with your crown, your connection to the divine. The things in your life were bringing you fun and emotional fulfillment, and you really came into yourself. You got a hold of your emotions and really, found the beauty in them. Very much like you found life beautiful again. But I almost feel the way that this is set up. Look, I want you to look close. Like, it looks like she's so focused. She's so centered on her cup. I've never had this reading like this before. And then with the Ten of Wands, okay, this is going to go two different ways. This is for somebody, what I'm going to go say. But then this is for somebody else. There's a separate message for somebody else where it separates in the middle here. Okay. But we'll get to that. It feels like it became burdensome. It feels like what gave you passion once before became overwhelming. It became more like, instead of you, because this is also the Ten of Wands, you have all of your wands with you. Wands are, let's see, fire, creativity, willpower, and action. Did you do too much? Were you doing too much for your emotional fulfillment? Were you in too deep? Were you too focused on, I see no swords in here, except for the one the Justice card is holding. So that says something. Dude, you got the Tower, Justice, and Judgment as your major arcanas. Something big is definitely going to make you walk away from whatever is no longer emotionally fulfilling you. You see how she has cups here with her, okay? These are her cups. It's down to only 8 cups. Like, it's not even all 10. It's not emotionally fulfilling anymore. It became too much work. And to be honest with you, your Tower moment that happens, it's wow. This is divinely guided. You wanted this. You created this. This is your justice. This is your karma. You've been battling way too long, alone in your own emotional fulfillment. And all of that life that did that to you is coming crashing down. The people that no longer serve you, the people that do not have your best intention in mind and were not emotionally fulfilling you back, the people that were making you carry all the load by yourself. This is your karmic justice, to where you have, I want to read the Judgment. Wow, you guys. The fact of the matter is, this is where you go, and that's good. We'll pull some more cards, don't worry. As long as my back allows me to stay down here. Where is this? Okay, let's read the Tower moment so we can kind of get a grasp on a little bit more of this as well. Because I know this card looks scary, but Tower moments are good things. It's a very good thing, and it comes suddenly. And look at, okay, so you have this crown on your head here. There's your crown there. Popped right off. There's some kind of connection I'm sensing with these wands, which resemble fire, and the fire in here. It could be a Aries, Leo, Sag vibe that's ringing through with whoever it is that is just going to be done with you. Like, you're done with them. I mean, it could just be, like, it's not an actual, it doesn't have to be an actual person. Like, situation, workplace, anything that was holding you back. Anything that was holding you back. From becoming, like, from coming to life. You are going to come to life. Judgment has been served. I like how the justice is here, and then we move on to the judgment with the Eight of Cups. Okay. Absolute disaster has struck. We've built and cared for the tower with its gold and bejeweled crown, and now we are thrown violently from it. Fire rains down, dark storms cloud gather ominously, and we are in absolute despair as the tower crumbles. So, like, for example, my tower moment recently was my ass breaking. So it could be a lot of things. Something that happens to your life very suddenly and disrupts everything. And basically, it tears down a false foundation. Suddenly, massive, improbable, painful change is on the horizon. The Tower is undoubtedly one of the most violent cards, but it doesn't have to completely destroy you. You might face the end of a relationship or a job, bridges may be burned, or a friendship may go up in flames. But from the ashes, a phoenix. Tragedy can help us grow stronger and really illuminate what's truly valuable to us. Feel your pain. Don't ignore it. And you can learn from it. Pain is just another necessary element in living. And this is honestly something that I have very much embraced myself recently. All right, so then I did really want to read Judgment. At points in our lives, we can feel like there's something pulling us to change. Judgment calls down to us in the form of a benevolent angel and presents us with the crossroads of her banner. As humans, we aren't alone in the world, but surrounded by others struggling, each in their own way. Through compassion, love, and a desire to be better people, we reach up towards this lofty goal of self-actualization to enrich the world and others around us. Only through responding to the call can we become truly alive. Man, this message was necessary. It's not about judging others, but judging yourself. There are times to be kind to yourself, and then there are times for some tough love. Now is one of those times. There's an important change needed for you to reach new heights, but you're prepared. Your past self is behind you, and the future calls. Examine yourself and your choices honestly. Is this what's best for you? Nope, because here comes your Tower moment. Wow. Wow. No more burdens. Look at that. No more burdens. She's taken her wand and all she's got is the one that's leading her way, you know? That's awesome. That's so cool. Okay. I want to read the Eight of Cups. It's tough, but whatever you've been pouring all your love and emotions into, you need to step away. It's just not working out. It's time to say goodbye and move forward. It might be very difficult. You've invested a lot of your time and energy into this after all. But wisdom comes from knowing when something is hopeless, learning from it, and moving on. Oh, I love this, you guys. Yes, good job. And if you haven't done it yet, you're gonna, because you're the Hierophant. This is important. We need to read this. Stop. Ace of Swords, you guys. There's your sword. And it's the one that, look, it's Justice is only holding the one too. Oh, a new beginning. Because you take that leap of faith and you walk away from it, what's ever not. Wow. This is so cool. All right, the Hierophant. I have a hard time with her. I just feel like, oh, sorry, gotta readjust. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's just read her. As students, we learn from the past and from others. It is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden potential through diligent study. She is wise, and her guidance helps us to discover new things we could not have found alone. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons, and if we do so, we may be able to find the lock that fits the keys crossed at her feet. Something about those keys, for sure. Look to the past, read books, find a community of both differing worldviews and familiar ones. Find the passion within you and the hunger to know more. Nothing is created in a void, and you can enrich yourself by finding communities or collectives that help to structure your study. Learning new things can open your mind to new pathways. New. And this is the sword, which is of your thoughts, of your mind. So by becoming the Hierophant, you create your new beginning, but still divinely guided. Look at that. Wow. Very divinely guided. Here, this is that judgment that we read. Again, this is resembling the angel Raphael, who is the angel of healing. And through your healing, and taking control of your thoughts, redirect your thinking process. I'm really proud of you. You become the Hierophant with this. I like the fact that she has a diamond on the top of her wand. It shows to me the hard work of making a diamond happen when you got to chip away at the layer of the rock to find the diamond in the center. And it's the source of her power. 100%. Wow, you guys. And just so you know, you're growing your pentacles in the meantime in a way that is easy. It's no longer a burden anymore. Look at how relaxed she becomes. Jesus. And then all you have to do then, look at your wands, what they became. 3 of Wands now. This is so cool. No more burden. Done. You have minimized things. You have simplified your life. You know what you want. You're setting your foundation and you're watching your ships sail in. Wow. Oh, yeah, I wanted to leave you. Oh, I can't even. Oh my gosh, this started out a little rough, didn't it? But look, that's what the Tower moment produces. Look at that sun after the storm, you guys. You keep your chins up and you be hopeful and you be full of joy. Get your boots on. It's coming. This is a look at, and you went from the 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, laying a beautiful solid foundation. You did this correctly. 100%. You're going to go within. This Justice card brings all of the balance you need. This is karmic justice. It's been done. The scales have weighed and measured, and this is what the universe found for you. This is the new world that once you control your thoughts and you take action, this is the action. But look at how little bit of action she has to actually do. Again, very little action and doing on your part. Okay? I just like, the one thing you have to do is to go within and to gain your strength. You have to put this down. You have to walk away. You want to, though. This tower moment was definitely, it came from the heavens. This is divinely guided. God has heard your call, and as like you have, or you are going to be. Wow. So this Tower, Justice, Judgment, the Hierophant, those are extremely powerful major arcana cards. Like, I like the Sun is the best, the most wanted, the most coveted of all cards. This is your victory. This is your wish fulfillment, like going back to like your childhood dreams. Like, this is beautiful, beautiful. See the sun in here, matching the sun here. And the sky and the horizon and everything. This yellow beautifulness that you build. This is also, this 4 of Wands shows the work and action that you took. And you're not alone. I know how I sensed that in here. But yeah, you're definitely not alone. In this foundation, this isn't a love reading. This is about you and for you. I don't know, maybe I'll do that stuff someday, but it's not, no. If you came here for a love reading, you're in the wrong place. That's all I gotta say. Because a love reading for me is all about you too. It's all about you. Anyway, this is not just them enjoying. This is the flowers hanging on the 4 pillars as well, the 4 wands as well. This shows the abundance that you've built, you worked for, and you get to enjoy. Like, but does that look like a hardworking card? No, honestly, like the city's in the background, and you left that kind of a work behind. You literally left it behind. You walked away from that city life. Yeah, I see no city life in here. What little bit it was burdensome to you. The rest of it, you got your back to it now. I want you to see this as well. This is for somebody hugely important. Those are your passed on loved ones. They have seen you, and they have been cheering for you, and they are praising your victory. They couldn't be happier, and they have also played a role in you achieving this victory. That is so beautiful. I'm really happy for you. The Ace of Swords, new beginning, and this is because, wow, I just, a new beginning, like this is beautiful and bountiful. 7, lucky number. Awesome, you guys. I'm very happy I did this. This is super cool. But I do also want to get to our reading, shall we? Oh. All right, let's see. This is chapter 2, page 55. Kind of like in the middle. According to Jesus, then, heaven is as far away as that day when heaven and earth become one again, as close as a few hours. and as close as a few hours. The Apostle Paul writes to the Philippians that either he would go on living or he would be killed and immediately be with Christ. Paul believed that there is a dimension of creation, a place, a space, a realm beyond the one we currently inhabit, and yet near and connected with it. He writes of getting glimpses of it, being a citizen of it, and being there the moment he dies. Paul writes to the Corinthians about two kinds of bodies. The first is the kind we each inhabit now, the kind that gets old and weary and broken, and eventually gives out on us. The second kind is one he calls imperishable, one immune to the ravages of time, one will receive when heaven and earth are one. Prior to that, then, after death, we are without a body. In heaven, but without a body. A body is of earth, made of dust. That's why, too, again, like when I see the pentacles, to me, sometimes, that's why I say it should just be whatever you treasure, because it's of the earth, and sometimes these are people. It can be. So your family life, your home life could also be flourishing, just as, like, not just your work. It's supposed to be for work, but... Okay. Sorry. In heaven, but without a body of earth, made of dust, part of this creation, not that one. Those currently in heaven are not obviously here, and so they're with God, but without a body. These truths about the present incompleteness of both earth and heaven lead us to another truth about heaven. Heaven, for Jesus, wasn't less real, but more real. Yeah, that makes sense. The dominant cultural assumptions and misunderstandings about heaven have been at work for so long. It's almost automatic for many to think of heaven as an ethereal, intangible, esoteric, and immaterial. Floaty, dreamy, hazy, somewhere else. People in white robes with perfect hair floating by on clouds, singing in perfect pitch. But for Jesus, heaven is more real than what we experience now. This is true for the future, when earth and heaven become one, but also for today. I'm going to read it right there. Leave it. I like that. It's going to take us forever to read that book, isn't it? This is really fun. Weird, but fun. Okay. Thank you guys so much. You be blessed. I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something at 4 a.m. because I really miss waking up with you guys and having tea. Okie dokie. You be blessed, and remember, compassion in all of your communication, and then watch joy just flood your life.